Hey guys, it's Tuesday, November 16th, 2010. I'm John Balicki, and this video is about version 2.9 of my site, the 29th version of my site. Yes, the numbering works out that way. So basically, it is live. It is in beta 1, and I just went from alpha 5 to beta 1 today. It is solid. There are a few glitches, however, I will be working to iron them out over the course of the week. Wow, okay. We're talking over 2 years of work. I started not knowing very much about MySQL and really optimizing that as well as so many other things. Now, before I get into it, I am only open to constructive criticism. So if you're going to say, oh, I don't like the way your site looks, I don't care. Because it's actually about the technical aspects of the site. So an example, I give as a really good example, there might be like thousands and thousands of really, really nice looking websites do absolutely nothing. And then you have something like Craigslist, which while it looks like crap because there's no styling, it's very functional and a lot of people find it useful. So there you go. So yeah, priorities are kind of an important thing. So highlights, because you know, the people watching my videos for the web stuff, you guys are going to love this stuff. Okay, well, first off, the classic XHTML, served as application XHTML plus XML. Every single page except for non-XHTML capable browsers, e.g. Internet Explorer. And Opera's like 6 and older or something? I don't know. So it is, okay, we've got lots of CSS3. There, even for browsers as new as Firefox 4, Safari 5 didn't really add anything, but Opera 10.6 and Firefox, Opera 10.5, and the newest versions, 10.6 and 11 is coming out, and Firefox 4 have CSS transitions, which basically are animations. So if you get either one of those browsers and you enable the CSS3 option, which actually it's enabled by default anyway, you guys will see the animations if you click on site options, which would be over like in that area where you see site options. So if you click on something like that, it'll fade out. The line of code is like that long. That's how much code it is. That, well, I don't know however long it is for all the selectors, but it's pretty nifty. Multi-column layout, you now have the choice to choose how many columns you want in the multi-column layout. It only works in WebKit browsers like Safari and Chrome, and Gecko browsers like Firefox and Camino. You can choose 1 to 4 columns, which is nice because I have a large screen, so I at 1920 by 1200 use 3 columns. Site defaults to 2. If you have like a 30-inch beast, then hopefully 4 columns will make the text more readable. Stuff like that. So yeah, there's other CSS3 bits like border radius, which is rounded borders. Good stuff. Besides the cutting edge CSS3 stuff, there's backwards compatibility. It works a lot better with Internet Explorer 5.5 and newer. Part of my site will eventually evolve into my business as well. I'm not going to get into that, but basically, if you're going to do business, you need to support Internet Explorer, even older versions. That's just how that works. So, what else? All right, optimization. MySQL queries, it's under 10 queries per page, like that. It's really, really optimized in the back end. And the load time is under 10 seconds on a 36K modem. Let me repeat that. Under 10 seconds on a 36K modem. Now that is presuming that the cache is empty and you're going through mostly the pages that do not contain images, with the exception of like the anime or the gallery sections. I usually don't post images on the blog to keep the page load down. So, and that is thanks in part to on-demand JavaScript, which basically only loads optional JavaScript when you actually use a part of the site, like say the site editor or the chat room or something else that most people aren't going to use, but if you use them, it loads pretty fast, even on dial-up. So Eric Lawrence's Fiddler 2 program was instrumental in slimming, just kind of spreading out the load for bandwidth loading. So what else? There is a new browser benchmark. So it works in Firefox 3.6. Firefox 4, it fails. Opera 10.6, actually most versions of Opera, they fail, but they skip. So you have to read the benchmark on there. It's under the web menu with all the web goodies on there. I don't have tons and tons and tons of content, but I have enough to feel comfortable going live with at this point. So now, for clarification, everything except for the script that handles the sounds and the search engine, everything except for that is built entirely from scratch by me. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty insane, and it's, when you look at it, to understand why it's such a big deal, and it's all technical. So if you don't understand the technical stuff, that's perfectly fine. You can go there, check it out, because all the content is based off of my interest. Okay, because they're going to have something to have there, so might as well have interesting stuff. So it's all interest oriented. But for those interested in the technical stuff, just is hardcore standards, accessibility, and a lot of it, like there are a few features that aren't yet implemented, like in the private messages, you can't delete or report messages, and there's a reason why. Those two features will be introduced simultaneously. But what I concentrated more on was making sure that it's forward compatible, because when you add new features, you're working on a concentrated area of the site. So if you screw something up, the whole site doesn't go down, just maybe a page will go down for like a few minutes until you fix it. Whereas if I had chosen to have approach things like how I handle forms and all that with Ajax, there's tons of Ajax, by the way. So if you guys don't have to register to do anything except for post comments on the blog, run around on the forums like crazy wild people, woo, and hang out in the chat room. But everything else you can do without the registration. There are lots and lots of little details. For example, if you are registered and you post something, if you preview it, it saves it to your session. So if you like close the tab for some reason, you're like, oh crap, and you press Control Shift T to restore your tab, all the things that you posted when you hit the preview button will be there. So it doesn't like automatically save, like on like Yahoo Mail, for example, like automatically save for you without you having to do anything. But it takes time to implement all these things manually by yourself from scratch. So I think after a little over 2 years, I'm pretty proud of what I've gotten done. So I'm going to be ironing out the issues that I have noticed over the course of the next week or so, and hopefully call it live about a week or two roughly. So I'm going to try to get some more music up on there as well, and so I will definitely see you guys over on the forums. Remember, if you register, you're going to have to post an introduction thread, because if everyone's like completely anonymous, then you don't have any character to kind of defend, and then people just start acting like jerks. So introductions are necessary to keep things civil. That's just how it flows. So it's the internet, not everyone on here is polite. So that's okay, because I have considered that while building the site, so I can handle all sorts of things, and there's lots of security and all that good stuff. I just cannot go through all the stuff in a 15-minute video. I don't have no clue. Yes, we're on about 10 minutes right now, so yeah, I could not cover everything. So I'll try to get some more videos up over the course of the week. going to be concentrating mostly on getting the site on any of the glitches I've noticed. I've noticed a few glitches, but nothing serious. And what else? What else? Because I don't edit the videos, I just kind of do the videos and post them live. So yes, I will. Oh yes, I will try to post some videos using not my webcam, because I know you guys are like, your webcam sucks, and I'm like, well, I'm busy with other things, so I'm not, you know. But eventually I'd like to get more into video editing and all that. So yes, I will try to see if I can use Fraps, or if Fraps won't work except for with games. And yes, I will get to the game stuff soon. If I can't use Fraps, I'll try to see what else I could use for screen capture without like the lame, like, you need to pay for this thing in the corner, which is annoying. To show you guys some of the Ajax stuff without having to like have the camera like, you know, wiggle around and be all like crazy and distorted and out of focus. But hey, it works for what I need. And there are some tutorials on there for some of you guys. Now, when I do the tutorials, I'm not going to be concentrating on stuff that is like covered everywhere on the internet. My goal is, when I implement the tutorials, is to concentrate on the things that are not covered or like around the internet. So, no inner HTML, no document dot write, none of that junk. It's all pure DOM. So, I mean, it's pretty hardcore. Anyway, so that's like the limit of the video, I think. So I'm going to run out of time here. So that's that. I'm going to post the link on the annotation and in the video description. Again, let me know what you guys think, unless you're jerks. But the people who aren't jerks, please let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys around the forums and the chat room. I'm gonna like go to bed soon because I've been up all day, but I will check out your comments on the videos tomorrow. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys soon.